Yes, you can save money while living in Boston. Stay tuned. We're going to show you how. You good?
Ready.
All right. So, hey everyone, this is Matt Swierk, and I'm a local real estate expert with the Legacy Star team powered by Keller Williams Real Estate right here in Massachusetts. Now, if this is the first time you come to our YouTube channel and you're here to find out what it's like to eat, sleep, play, drink, and some of the cheapest neighborhoods to live in the city, then you're definitely going to want to click the subscribe button, push that little bell, so every time we make a new video, you're going to get notified. So today we're really excited. We have a special request to figure out what it's like to live here in Boston on the cheap side. You know, how did that person reach out to us? It was really simple. They had a lot of questions. We have lots of answers. And all they did is they sent us an email. You can also text us. You can also give us a call. Remember, when it comes to Massachusetts, we've got your back. Today we're going to be talking about some of the low-cost areas as far as living in Boston. Yes, they do exist. The big question is, what's your perception and what do you think of as far as being low-cost? There's 5 areas we're going to highlight today, like I said. The first is going to be Allston, Brighton. Allston, Brighton, absolutely love the area. Lots of great entertainment and different food places. I mean, it's great location. Allston, Brighton, it's 2 separate towns. However, that's kind of what we think about as Allston, Brighton. Allston is median homes are about 480,000, where Brighton is a lot more. They're about 840,000. So I would stay more towards Allston. The average rents, you're probably looking at about $1,600 to rent over there. Actually, Allston, Brighton's would consider the 76th safest, or it's 76% more safe than other cities and towns in Massachusetts. So it's a great place. Lots and lots of college students, lots of young professionals. You know, it's a quiet, even though there's a lot of college kids, it's very, very quiet. It's very, very safe. A lot of three family places, townhouses. If you can do your scouring, you'll find a great deal there. It's very, very renter friendly because you have a lot of colleges right in the area. So we have Boston University, Boston College, Northeastern. And due to the fact that a lot of students stick around after they graduate, it's very, very focused as far as young professionals and singles, right? There's great restaurants, really lively bar scene, very close to the commuter rail, which is great, and especially the Green Line, that's our trolley system. Yeah, so much diversity in that community. It's something, you know, just to come check it out and just spend a couple days going through and tasting all the different flavors over there. It's awesome. One of the things that's, or a couple of things that's great to do in the Allston, Brighton area is the Charles River Reservation. So I'm not going to sing I Love You, That Dirty Water. You've heard me sing that in the past. Not in a singing mood today. But this is a great place, kind of wade in some of the little tide pools, go canoeing, go biking on some of the trails. There's a great place called the Vivint Vintage, and really cool place. You can get a retro couch, shop for a retro outfit. There's a lot of hand-poured candles, a lot of little gifts, so it's definitely a fun place to go check out. They have the Brighton Music Hall, which I spent a lot of times there. You can go and catch a concert, sing karaoke, watch a comedy show. There is a really cool place called the Breakfast Club that has a cinnamon roll waffle that's to die for. And also they have a breakfast panini. They have 10 different options of Eggs Benedict. So it's a really charming kind of 80s diner feel to it. There's also this really cool place called the Deep Elysium, which really cool. They have pork belly braised sandwiches, kimchi hot dogs, lentil and mushroom burgers. So there's a lot of different flavors that go into that community and their foods as well. The next place we're going to talk about is East Boston. I actually lived there. I loved living over in Eastie, as we call it. The home prices are average about $525,000. You know, the rents are going to be about $1,200-$1,400 over there. It's really it's great as far as accessibility is right into Boston, and it's kind of secluded from the rest of the city. You have to take one of the tunnels to get there. It's right next to the airport, so you have a lot of travelers coming in there, looking for places to stay. Lots and lots of great Italian places over there. Some really great bakeries that are there. I was hoodwinked once. I ordered stuffed calamari, and I was thinking it was fried calamari, which was one of my favorites, and it wasn't fried. It was stuffed. I mean, it was all right. It was all right. But what's great about it is you have Constitution Beach, where you can have a picnic, play basketball, go swimming. There is Piers Park, which is a Piers Park sailing, which you can take sailing lessons. Santarpio's Pizza, which is definitely a local favorite. It's really interesting. They don't have a lot of different types of pizza. I think they just have like a cheese, and they have some garlic. They have this awesome lamb sausage. So, there's a lot of people that will get into a fighting match with you talking about the original Regina's that's in the North End versus Santarpio's. Love Santarpio's. Tyler's over here shaking yes and no. He's going to get mad at me. I'm a Regina's guy. But Santarpio's, yeah. If you go there, definitely ask for the pizza well done, because it's absolutely great. So it's if you've ever been to Boston and going to the airport, you see their giant sign. It definitely looks like it was from the 1800s, but it's a great place to go check out. So you got to go check out Santarpio's. That's a big. People travel like an hour and a half away to go there. So it's definitely great pizza. Pizza's one of my favorite foods, and I could eat pizza that tastes like ketchup with a piece of cardboard. I'm happy with that. So Hyde Park is next on the list. Hyde Park is a really, really cool place on the south side of Boston. It's considered kind of a small town in the city. Average prices are about $590,000. Get a decent rental for about $1,400. Great place for families and retirees. It's kind of a community-centric, family-focused vibe of this community. In the past, it was very dominated by Haitians and Dominicans, and as we've had more populations come in, you have a lot of that Caribbean flair in a lot of the restaurants. So it's a great place to check out as far as the food scene is concerned. Now, one of the things that's awesome to do over there that has to do with food, there's this really cool place called Ron's Gourmet Ice Cream and 20th Century Bowling. What's really cool about that is you could have a hot fudge sundae while you bowl. So definitely a fun, different thing to go have some ice cream and bowl at the same time. George Wright Golf Course is over there. 18-hole championship golf course that was named after the local Hall of Fame famous basketball player. And then you also have the Riverside Theater Works as well. So a lot of diversity in that community. North Dorchester is going to be the next place that we talk about. Love this place. As far as the affordability, you're probably looking at an average home price of about $580,000. Still can get a decent rental over there for $1,400 to $1,500 to live. Safer than 31 communities throughout the rest of the state, so it's pretty safe over there. Has a bad rap years and years ago when I was growing up, when the dinosaurs roamed the earth. Definitely was not the best place to be. However, it's really made a big turnaround. And what's interesting is that there has been a lot of Irish and Polish immigrants that had kind of landed in North Dorchester, and just as this becoming a giant melting pot, I mean, you have people from all over. You have a lot of college students in the area due to the fact that UMass Boston is right there. That's a commuter's college, so there's a lot of kids renting over there. It's really, there's been a big push as far as affordable housing and safety in the area. So it's a very lively, vibrant community. Lots and lots of diversity over there. Very accessible. It's on the red line, so it's easy to get to. As far as activities to do over in Dorchester, you have Savin Hill, you have Malibu Beach. Of course, there's a beach, so you can go relax on the sand. You can go swimming, playing basketball. Lots of fun little parks in the area, so definitely got to check that out. One of the oldest houses in Boston is there, which is called the James Blake House. So if you're into history, you can definitely go check that out. Another thing that's interesting is there's a place called the South Bay Shopping Center. Major development from way back when I was growing up. So many things to do there, grabbing dinner, going to a movie. You can go to Wahlburgers, which is a place, if anyone the Wahlbergs, Marky Mark and his family. They have this really cool little chain that they've developed, and it's interesting. They're actors, but singers, but they're really good chefs as well. I think Paul is the brother that does the cooking. So there's a lot of diversity as far as their flavors and things to do over in North Dorchester. Another place we're going to talk about, this actually rounds off our communities in Boston, Roslindale, or Rosie as we called it. I lived in Rosie for a while, actually one of the first purchases we had as a condo over there. Absolutely love Roslindale, especially Rosie Square. Roslindale, a little bit lower as far as prices are concerned. Average home price are about $547,000. Median rents, again, $1,200 to $1,400. That's kind of the theme with a lot of these communities. The Roslindale Village Main Street organization really helped to transform Roslindale Square, to a very pedestrian-friendly, just a great place as far as their business hub is concerned. So many little quaint shops and restaurants. I'm kind of starting to drool thinking about some great places, and it's a city, but it's kind of this little escape from the main city. So really fun, and some of the best deals in Roslindale are going to be Metropolitan Hill and also Prospect Hill. So when you're doing some research, put those into the keyword search, then you'll find out what we're talking about. And what's interesting as far as it is a 40-minute commute via bus or by commuter rail. So it's definitely that's the trade-off of living in Roslindale. It's very accessible via the train. However, it's a little bit of a commute, so it's very budget friendly. We love the fact that there's a lot of things to do there. The Arnold Arboretum, which is part of this kind of emerald necklace that we have in Boston. That's another keyword. Check that out. Maybe we'll do a video about the emerald necklace. The Arboretum is 281 acres of trees, shrubs, vines. They do this awesome thing for Mother's Day with all the lilac bushes. So it's really a nice place to just be able to relax, and you wouldn't think that you're in a city when you're walking around there. There's also the Honeywell building that has a rotating art exhibit. So if you're looking for art, you can always have something to do. Lots of local farms in Roslindale. Some of the oldest farms. So they have this great farmers market looking for fresh produce. So if you want some great organic fresh stuff, go to the Roslindale market. Also, the Boston Public Library has a branch there, the Roslindale branch. They have a lot of different things in there. They have singing classes. That you could drop the kids off to do their homework. Stop in. They have what's called Crafternoon. Wish I came up with that one. So that's an afternoon of crafting, if you can't tell. So that's the Crafternoon over there. They have the Riot Theater Company, which you can go check out stand-up or improv. Also, lots of great restaurants. There's a place called Sophia's Grotto. You can get an avocado crostini, which is an interesting food choice. There also has awesome mussels. They have some nice spice there. There's a place called Effie's Kitchen, which is definitely kind of a blend with some Greek flavors in there. Definitely spinach pie, Greek salad, pork gyro. So definitely got to go check out some of the local flavors in Roslindale. We just highlighted 5 of the budget-friendly areas as far as Boston is concerned. Now, remember, when it comes to living here, coming to just check out a place to visit for a short amount of time or rent, you need to have information. We're going to give that to you. Any questions you have, we're going to have answers. Now, the easiest way to get information is give us a call, send us a text, send us an email. We're always happy to provide information. And remember, as always, when it comes to Massachusetts, we've got your back.